Fill out the bracket just a bit more. Kentucky knocked off Georgia yesterday to earn the spot here in the second round against Tennessee. For Texas A&M, they have a date with the #1 team in the country, the top seed South Carolina, coming up tomorrow at noon. Still 2 games to come tonight, Auburn, Arkansas, followed by Vanderbilt and Florida. With that, we welcome you back courtside here in Greenville. Eric Freed alongside Christy Thomas-Scuddy. Let's start with Kentucky because this has been a good place for the Wildcats. Remember, they went 4-0 and won the tournament in 2022. They won 2 games, lost 1 last year, and they started with a win here this year in 2024.
I don't want to mess with the Wildcat magic here in Greenville because that's what they have. Kyra Elzy has the magic potion, always has her team ready to play come SEC tournament.
They have to be ready to take on Rickea Jackson and the Tennessee Lady Vols because we've seen Rickea through the years, and especially in this tournament in this building, go off in games.
Well, one of the most dynamic, versatile players in the SEC is evidenced by her first-team selection earlier this week. She's so good in transition. She's so good off the bounce. She's good at every level of the game. She's a matchup issue here today for Kentucky. She's averaged 23 points and 7 rebounds over the last 5 games against the likes of South Carolina twice and LSU. She's playing her best ball of her career now at crunch time for the Lady Vols.
Tennessee had a really challenging schedule down the stretch, taking on LSU and #1 South Carolina twice, and against the Gamecocks played very, very well. Tennessee was in that game deep into the 4th quarter, held their own, and in Kelly Harper's words, loved the fight they had, and that's a good way to set things up for their debut here in the SEC tournament. Kentucky got off to a great start in the tournament yesterday, led by Anaya Russell. For more on Russell, here is Brooke Weisbrod.
Well, Kentucky came into this tournament playing with the mindset of get everyone involved. So yesterday against Georgia, Russell hit double figures, and so did 2 other players. The bench coming through for Kentucky, 26 points overall. So Kentucky today will have to play a game more like the Wildcats, or more the Battlecats than the Wildcats, playing without Maddie Shear, whose career unfortunately came to a close after suffering another concussion. But Maddie told me it's been hard to sit out, but that this team has the best chemistry of any she's ever played on. And Anaya Russell told her yesterday, Maddie, I got you one, we're staying.
Thank you, Brooke. Yes, just to point out, there is Maddie from Florence, Kentucky, who suffered a concussion against LSU in the regular season finale. So she is with the team just to lend that support. And as you just heard from Brooke, her teammates giving the support back to Maddie, who can't go here today. We are ready. Tamari Key to jump center against Asia Petty, and the tip is controlled by Kentucky in the road blue. And we are underway here in game 2 of round 2 in Greenville. Brooklyn Miles getting the start at the point. Played well yesterday against Georgia, and getting the start in place of Shear.
The former Lady Vols going to have to come up big here this afternoon as well for the Wildcats. And Brooklyn Miles, again, just make good decisions, just like she did yesterday.
Asia Petty will try it from outside. No, battle on the boards controlled by Sarah Puckett, fighting off Emma King. Starting 5 for Tennessee includes Jewel Spear, who just gave it up. Here is Rickea Jackson, spinning, hanging, but coming up short. Tamari Key in the post. Spear, good 3-point shooter. Powell runs the point with Puckett rounding out the starting 5. Here is Key. Ooh, nice spin, but just couldn't get the hoop.
When you saw the double team coming by Emma King from that weak side.
Starting 5 for Kentucky, Cassidy Rowe has been a fixture in the starting lineup in recent games. Amia Jenkins, King, and Petty, the double-double machine, and a 3-pointer for Kentucky to get the scoring started here today. Emma King scored 5 points in 16 minutes in the win against Georgia yesterday. Gets the first 3 here today.
Kentucky's saying they want to try to limit Rickea Jackson's touches, but in both possessions for Tennessee, she's gotten the touch.
Kentucky loves to push tempo. They want to run off the miss. Here's Petty giving up some height to Key, but then it's kicked out of bounds by Tennessee. Kelly Harper's team, 17 wins on the season. That isn't as high as we've come to expect, but they were without Rickea Jackson for 8 games. They went 4-4 in that stretch. They play year after year one of the most challenging schedules in the country. They went 10-6 in the SEC. Cassidy Rowe knocks it down along 2.
Well, you say one of the most challenging, as of yesterday, the #1 strength of schedule in the country. And that's why I think this is a really dangerous team. They've been tested. They're playing their best ball of the season. We know they can score, but the defense has also been really good as of late.
Jewel Spear, outstanding shooter. That's the 56th three-pointer she's made this season, averaging 13 points a game. Even off the make, Brooklyn Miles throwing the speed, and her former teammate Key helps her up after getting knocked down to the floor. There's Kyra Elzy in her 4th year as the Kentucky head coach. Her team needs to make another run here if they're going to make it to a postseason tournament beyond this one here in Greenville this week.
I saw a connected team yesterday out of Kentucky. I saw a team that executed extremely well, and they stayed in the moment throughout the 40 minutes.
Jenkins was on the baseline of a Tennessee basketball. And you see a team that is used to playing in this building, playing well in this building, and feels good when they enter in this building.
If I'm Kyra Elzy, I just start scheduling tournaments here throughout the regular season.
Well, now Kentucky played enough games away from their normal home, Memorial Coliseum, because it's being renovated. So they played this year at Rupp, at Transylvania University, at Georgetown College. So mix this into another home court for the Wildcats.
Kentucky also being tested this year, played 5 Power 5 teams in the non-conference.
I'll tell you what, you talked about how connected they were yesterday. They had confidence yesterday. That confidence is carried over here so far. Cassidy Rowe knocks down a three-pointer to put Kentucky up by 5.
Well, I always believe when you play the first day and now you're playing a team coming off rest, your start is really important. Get the lead. You're comfortable. You know the rims. You know the arena. Take advantage of that.
Rickea Jackson is fouled on the follow, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. What are the non-negotiables for Kentucky today? What needs to happen if the Wildcats are going to pull off an upset?
They got to stay close on the glass. Offensive rebound there for Tennessee. Asia Petty has to stay on the floor. They're limited in terms of true size. Is coming off the bench is Kentucky. And I think Anaya Russell has to give them points off the bench, as well as Sanaya Taylor, as they have in recent games.
Sanaya Tyler is into the game. There is Russell getting ready to check in, you would think, in a moment or two, as Jackson converts at the free throw line. Rickea averaging just under 20 points a game. First team all-conference selection. Last 2 games against Kentucky, she's gone for 34 and 27. So she's had success against the Cats. And against most teams. Here's Petty chilling Hollingshed into the game, and Petty is denied. And Jackson, who could put it on the floor, will push it across half court.
Rickea Jackson can be her own one-woman transition team a lot of the times. That time, good job by Kentucky to get back in transition. Great double team by Emma King.
Emma King comes up, gets the steal, and will carry it into the front court. Kick to the corner, shot clock at 10. That one's going to drop in for Emma King. 5 quick points for King, averaging 4 a game.
Eric, we had the Kentucky-Tennessee matchup in January, and this was a game where Kentucky built a double-digit lead. And the key to that game was Asia Petty worked so hard. Kelly Harper kept throwing different bigs at her throughout the game. So how much does Petty have in the tank to go against the 4 different bigs for Tennessee here this afternoon?
I'm still a little lightheaded from that Kentucky-Tennessee game, because Kentucky led by 17 in the second quarter, but Tennessee ended up winning by 18. Jackson goes for the block, and she's called for the foul.
Jenkins is so good at getting downhill. And from my angle at first, I thought that was a clean block. But now you see that Rickea gets all the way across the arm. And again, when her defense is on, it just makes Tennessee's defense another level, because she can defend positions 1 through 5.
Mia Jenkins at the free throw line. Jasmine Powell heads to the bench as Kaya Wynn comes on. Jenkins averaging better than 7 points a game. Was 4 of 6 from the free throw line yesterday. Went for 8 points and 7 boards. She'll come out of the game, and Anaya Russell set to come in. 19 points, 10 in the first quarter yesterday as she set the tone for the Wildcats in the win over Georgia. She had 19 points in total in her 3 previous games.
She's still on the upswing.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Here's Puckett. Out for Tess Darby, defended by Russell.
I think Russell's defense is going to be just as important as her offense here today, because I imagine she's going to be matched up with Rickea Jackson when she gets back on the floor.
Hollingshed finds Puckett, who can't find the three-pointer, and here is Russell. Russell is looking to score, as always, can't get it, doesn't quit, and gets called for the foul. She thought she had the tie-up, but it is foul number 1. The 4th-year senior from Baltimore.
And as we saw yesterday, Walker coming in around the media timeouts to give Petty those longer breaks.
Walker is Janae Walker, the 6'3" freshman from Tyrone, Georgia. That's Wynn on the cut to the basket, and she'll go to the free throw line when we come back to Greenville. Let me clarify. Beautiful Greenville. Great to have the SEC tournament back here in this great town.
Rickea Jackson, we talked about how relentless she is.
Rickea Jackson's going to shoot it anyway, feeling it. He said, well, what are your good spots on the floor? She shrugged. Pretty much everywhere.
Rickea Jackson is that versatile player that can play inside and out.
I don't think anybody wanted any part of Rickea Jackson tonight. You know, she's a great player.
She's averaging 30 points here in Greenville, South Carolina at the tournament.
Level up.
You know, bring it. It's tournament time.
Big part of our success is her consistency, and we know what we're getting. She's a winner.
Last year, Jackson led Tennessee to the championship after a win over LSU in the semifinal round. Fell to South Carolina, and in the latest WNBA mock draft, there she is, Caitlin Clark. Some kid by the name of Caitlin Clark. Cameron Brink, then Rickea, Camila Cardoso, who you'll see here tomorrow noon with South Carolina against Texas A&M, and Aaliyah Edwards for UConn. Angel Reese just beyond the top 5, it's 7th according to the mock draft.
I don't know if Rickea needs an agent, but here's what I'm going to say.
You
Look
looking
at
for a
this.
cut? 10%?
Girls got to eat. Anyway, look at the numbers in Rickea Jackson as of late in the biggest games. This young lady shines under the bright lights in a big way. And it's not just about points. It's everything else she's also doing on the floor. The rebounds, the defense. That's why I've been really impressed with her in the last month. You can tell she's gotten herself truly back into shape and to form after the injury that kept her out 8 games earlier this season.
It was a right leg injury. She returned December 19th after missing 8 games without Jackson. Tennessee went 4-4. She missed the Indiana, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, and Ohio State games. Those are some pretty good teams. When you talk about games that Tennessee came up short in, and you mentioned it before, playing the toughest schedule in the country, #1 in strength of schedule. Brooklyn Miles on the court.
Seeing some zone out of Tennessee now. I take that back. It's man. It's just been sagging.
Russell hangs in the air and gets the roll. Miles so disruptive, very quick. Wants her teammates to come up in the front court, put a little bit more pressure on Tennessee.
If you have a teammate like
To the
Brooklyn
backcourt, I
Miles,
should say.
Well, like Brooklyn Miles, who's going to D up, you got to get up and give her the support because she is a disruptor on the ball handler.
Puckett is fouled by King.
Sarah Puckett with the versatility to obviously shoot the 3, but also post up, and you see the contact there by Emma King.
Darby will come out. Powell will come back on for Tennessee. And Sarah Puckett will go to the free throw line, averaging better than 9 points a game. Very good free throw shooter. Excellent, really, at 83% on the season. It's a Tennessee team that was 5th in the SEC in scoring when you put all games together at 76 points a game. They want to push the tempo. They want to play with pace. Kelly Harper has been pushing that all year. I think she's happy where her team is coming into this tournament after talking to her in their light practice here last night.
Well, I asked Kelly last night, I'm like, in terms of NCAA tournament, and she said, we're not focused on it. We're focused on this next game. She said, but all I'm going to say is I wouldn't want to have to play us.
Miles drops it back. Russell launches a 3. Powell's got the rebound.
Hollingshead running the floor. I think this is part of the game plan for Tennessee. Put the pressure on Petty, make her play 94-40 in this game. 94 feet, that is, in 40 minutes.
Puckett knocks down a 3. Sarah Puckett's 31st made three-pointer this year, 35% from outside the line. Tennessee has come back to tie it up. Tyler working with Petty. Tough shot, but Sanaya Tyler has been making tough shots as of late. Went for 14 points against LSU in the regular season finale. Kentucky was in that game. They hung with LSU for a while, and LSU in the end pulled away. But good fight from Kentucky in that game. Carried over to the Georgia game. Spear, no on the 3. And here's Miles. He's got Petty running alongside of her. Entry to Petty, the foul on Hollingshead. Rickea Jackson will come back into the game for Tennessee, joined by Tamari Key. Jenkins back on for Kentucky as King will sit down.
And this is an area where I think Kentucky needs to steal some points. Execute on the out-of-bounds play. Get some easy points.
How does life change with Key on the floor instead of Hollingshead for Asia Petty?
There's more size there, and she's not going to body her up, or she shouldn't, because she has the wingspan to defend Petty. And that's where Petty's so good, when she can feel the defender and spin off.
Jackson off the mark, and Tyler will track it down for Kentucky. Up by 2, approaching 2 minutes to go here in the first. The winner of this game takes on Alabama tomorrow in the quarterfinal round. The Crimson Tide, the number 4 seed. Here is Petty, had to make an adjustment to get around the all-time leading shot blocker in Tennessee history. Couldn't connect. Puckett inside for 2.
This is the big lineup for Tennessee against Kentucky, where between Puckett, Key, or Rickea Jackson, they can post up. And so right now, they're going to exploit the mismatches in the low post.
Puckett held to just 2 points against South Carolina in the regular season finale, was 1 of 7 from the field. Good start here in the first quarter. She's got 7, and Russell, beautiful finish for her second field goal. In fact, Puckett has the last 7 Tennessee points. Kaya Wynn off the mark. Look who's there for the rebound. It's Puckett. And they're going to leave her wide open, which is a mistake.
I asked Kelly Harper a couple of weeks ago regarding Sarah Puckett. I said, she's playing with some dog in her. She said she's got the dog in her, and she is feasting right now here in Greenville.
10 first quarter points for the junior from Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Tough pass for Russell. Win all over Russell. And an offensive foul called on Anaya Russell. That will be her second personal foul. So a different first quarter experience for Russell today compared to yesterday.
And a very different experience for Sarah Puckett here today than in South Carolina earlier this week. She's doing it inside. She's doing it outside. Right now, she is an issue for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Puckett averaging just under 10 points a game on the season, has 10. And she scored the last 10 for the Lady Vols.
Really small lineup right now for Kentucky.
Great job by Jenkins to read the pass, but she couldn't finish it. Back the other way comes Wynn. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackson against Miles, and an offensive foul called on Rickea Jackson. That's her second personal foul.
Huge defensive stand by Brooklyn Miles, moving her feet, and you see the shoulder drop there by Rickea Jackson. And my best part of that whole possession was Kyra Elzy, the celebration afterwards, still the defensive-minded coach.
Here comes Jenkins. She will launch from just inside half court, and that's the way the first quarter will end. Foul issues, though. Jackson with a couple. Russell, leading scorer yesterday for Kyra Elzy, with a couple. We are at the end of one quarter. We'll hear from the former Tennessee Lady Vol, now the Kentucky head coach, when we come back. Wildcats battling last couple games against LSU and Georgia, fighting against Tennessee. Down by 1, thanks to Sarah Puckett heating up for Tennessee. 12-seed Kentucky hanging tough with 5-seed Tennessee. 1-point game at the end of one quarter. Just a moment ago, Kyra Elzy chatted with Brooke.
Coach Elzy, Brooklyn Miles with a terrific charge here to kind of help give you guys some momentum defensively. How much does that pump your team up?
Well, we need them. We talk about charges. Those are momentum-changing plays that we need.
And so headed into this quarter here, what kind of becomes the focus defensively for you guys?
You know, I thought we let some shooters get loose right there. We got to finish our defense with a rebound.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Kyra's team had to run the gauntlet to close out the regular season. Their final 3 games of the regular season were the top 3 seeds in this tournament. South Carolina, LSU, Ole Miss to close out the season. So that got them ready for the test that is the SEC tournament here in 2024, I would think.
Well, and it's the tales of win of losses for Kentucky. In those wins, the 2 wins, average 80 points a game. In the losses, only 52. So it tells you just how important it is to this team to make some shots to get their defense going.
Kentucky turning up the defense a little bit out of the quarter break. That shot is off the mark. Key trying to take it away from Petty. She does. Darby can't get the roll. Key's not done. Knocked out of her hands, picked up by Brooklyn Miles. Miles weaving through traffic, kicking to Rowe.
And you see Tennessee playing off of Brooklyn Miles, wanting her to try to take that 3.
She's made just 7 all season, so they will sit back a little bit on her.
They will not sit back on Saniyah Tyler.
Well, Miles will try it. Jasmine Powell pushes it up for Tennessee. Puckett. That's 12 straight Puckett points.
Well, and Tennessee's taking advantage of the mismatch. Right now, you've got Saniyah Tyler, who's listed at 5'6". Brooklyn Miles, who's listed at 5'5". I'm going to say she's probably more like 5'4", as well as Cassidy Rowe. So there's always going to be a height advantage for the Lady Vols on the offensive end.
That's the influence of Tamari Key. Miles got by 1 defender, and then all of a sudden looked up, and there was the 6'6" shot blocker in front of her, and a turnover.
That's a long shadow. Emma King back into the game. That allows Jenkins to go to match up with Puckett. Just a little bit more size on Puckett right now, who's been really hot.
Puckett's got it. Spear. Not much room on the baseline. Powell, as the shot clock was expiring off the mark, and guess who's got a rebound? Puckett. Second chance opportunity won't go down as Spear is off the mark. Petty, been quiet so far. Not anymore. First points for Asia Petty. She had missed her first 3 field goal attempts. Petty, the leading scorer and leading rebounder, 14 points, 10 boards a game.
Nice double team by Kentucky.
Deflected, but into the hands of Powell. Wide open look for Tess Darby. Rose just going to let it head out of bounds. It'll be Kentucky basketball. Petty's got some great quickness when she gets it down anywhere around the the lane.
Well, I like the fact that she stepped away from the basket. That allowed her to be a face-up player against the much taller Tamari Key. Puts it on the ground. Love the reverse layup that prevents Tamari Key from getting that block.
Positioning for Petty, is it better for her to be a little bit away from the lane so she can use that quickness, use that speed around Key if she's the one who's in the game defensively?
She's got the agility, the speed advantage over Tamari Key. Tamari Key obviously has the size advantage, so become a face-up player with the reverse pivot, take it off the bounce against her.
As Christy mentioned, Tennessee's fine with Miles taking threes. Off the mark, so Miles digs in on defense and draws the charge.
You see the defensive tenacity by Brooklyn Miles, sacrificing her body because she is just feisty and tough and gets the ball back for the Wildcats.
First foul on Powell. Batted out, and it's going to be Tennessee basketball.
So Hollingshead now in to defend against Petty, and you saw Tess Darby with the entry pass. She went with that double team immediately, and Petty didn't realize the guard had relocated.
Powell. That's a miss by Kaya Wynn. King in transition. King back to Rowe. Petty. Quicker Hollingshead out there and a traveling violation. So now Tennessee goes on offense. Just not flowing very well because their best players at the end of the bench with the 2 personal fouls. Rickea Jackson, who is the go-to for Tennessee right now?
Well, and I talked to Kelly Harper yesterday about the substitutions as of late, and she says we're in a flow now. Well, that flow gets disrupted in a big way when your best player, your catalyst, where the ball goes through so much, is sitting on the bench.
Jasmine Powell says, I'll take care of the offense. Tough finish for her. Put Tennessee on top by 3, and now a turnover. Numbers the other way as Darby takes it away from Miles, but then gets called for the travel.
We've seen Brooklyn Miles draw 2 charges, and now, when they don't have numbers, when it's supposed to be an easy 2 for Tennessee, she forces the turnover and deserves the break she's getting.
I think Tess was having a flashback back to her ball handling days. She had a big smile on her face, like, oh, you know, you tried. Miles going to the bench.
Well-deserved rest for Brooklyn Miles.
Yeah, she's been working hard. Russell back into the game with the 2 fouls. Petty wants it. Cassidy Rowe can't get it, and the rebound pulled down by Tess Darby. Here's Wynn. Wynn, and a blocking foul called on Rowe. 2 free throws coming up for Kaya Wynn.
I mean, at some point you wonder, with as many charges as Kentucky's taken, does it start to get to Tennessee? Do they start trying to take the pull-up jumper versus getting to the rim? That time, though, Cassidy Rowe doesn't get there in time.
Caroline Strickland into the game for the first time for Tennessee. And Kaya Wynn getting ready to shoot. Junior from Richmond, Texas.
Eric, this is usually the time where we've seen Kyra Elzy give Asia Petty a blow close to the media timeout, but she's leaving her out there right now.
Brooklyn Miles' rest didn't last very long. She's back on the floor.
If I'm playing like Brooklyn Miles, I tell Kyra Elzy, I don't need a break. I want to play.
I'm rested, coach. Kentucky's struggling taking care of the basketball. Last 10 possessions, they turned it over 5 times. They did not turn it over in their first 15 possessions of the game. As a result, Tennessee on top by 4. Tyler, tough spot on the fadeaway. Can't get it. And a rebound for Darby.
Smart play by Stripling to come back and ask for the ball to eliminate that pressure on Tess Darby.
Tennessee, by the way, Christy, a +10 right now in rebounding margin. That's a number you've got an eye on. Stripling will try from outside. Nope. One and done as King's got the rebound. Russell calling for it. Remember, with the 2 fouls, has to be a little bit careful. She'll try a 3. Wasn't really in rhythm and missed the mark. Win, the trailer 3 on the way is no good. And Asia Petty comes away with the rebound, and she was taking it towards half court, but a timeout called by Kyra Elzy. We were into the media timeout window, but I think Kyra Elzy knows. Let's put the brakes on things and make sure we're on the same page. Beautiful downtown Greenville on a Thursday afternoon.
Coming up on the Academy Sports and Outdoors halftime report, Steffi, Nikki, Alyssa here with you. We'll talk the day. We'll talk this game. Christy Curry going to join us right here on the set. We'll talk about her Alabama Crimson Tide team. But what have you seen from this one? Some early fouls for both teams.
Yes, when Anaya Russell got in foul trouble in the first half, Kentucky had to take her out. And then following that, Rakia Jackson picked up her second foul in the first quarter as well. So low scoring right now. Who's going to pick up the scoring? Obviously for Tennessee, they've looked at Puckett, who has been great on the offensive end.
I would like to see, one of the reasons why Kentucky won yesterday was rebounding. Can Asia Petty get some offensive putbacks, some easy 2s for Kentucky?
We'll talk more about it coming up in just a few, guys.
Thanks very much. I thought I heard the name Sarah Puckett mentioned in there.
I heard a bucket.
Nikki, yeah, Sarah Puckett's been a bucket here today, shooting 80% from the field to pace Tennessee.
Well, knocked down that first 3, and then smartly her team started looking for her. She knocks down her second 3, and this is when I know that Sarah Puckett was feeling it. The little reverse pivot and faces up and releases all at the same time. The young lady knows that she's got the hot hand.
It's been a struggle for the rest of the team, though. Combined 16% from the field, but Tennessee is in front by 4. And Steffi mentioned the rebounding. It's a -9 for Kentucky right now, and Asia Petty has been held in check so far. 2 points, 2 rebounds. We'll see if the leading scorer and rebounder can get things going here for the Wildcats.
You see Stripling is in the game right now, and she is defending Emma King. And so that's where, again, use the mismatches. If you're smaller in size, look to drive. Nice job there.
But then if you put up a shot, be prepared for the bigger player to get the block, which Stripling does. It'll be Kentucky ball, 16 to shoot. The winner of this game takes on Alabama tomorrow afternoon, game 2 of our quarterfinal session. Tyler with the left and the finish.
Great one-on-one individual effort by Sanaya Tyler, because they had the out-of-bounds play, but they whiffed on 2 screens for her, but she was still able to get the ball and then get downhill to the rim.
Hollingshed, Stripling with that mismatch on the offensive end. Couldn't get it the first time. Will go to the free throw line after being fouled.
Well, I talked about the height advantage that Tennessee's going to have. That was a great lead pass, but Stripling couldn't make it on the first time. She stays with it, gets the foul.
Junior averaging 8 points a game. Will shoot a couple. First points for Stripling. Tennessee getting it done at the free throw line. 10 trips so far. They've knocked down 9. Largest lead for the Lady Vols. Cut into by Tyler. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Here's Puckett. Not this time. Batted out of play, and it will be Kentucky basketball. Jasmine Powell will check back in as Kaya Wynn heads to the bench. Again, Tennessee playing without Rickea Jackson for a long time. 2 points for Jackson, 5 rebounds in 7 minutes. Sitting on the bench with 2 personals. Russell. Tyler. There's Petty on the offensive glass. And she was fouled on the reach-in by Hollingshed.
Well, Steffi asked, and Asia Petty rewarded her. That was just great individual effort by Asia Petty, and it all started with the dribble penetration of Brooklyn Miles, got Tennessee chasing, and then Petty just did the rest by reaching up and grabbing that ball.
So that's 2 on Hollingshed. So she will sit down for Tennessee. Tamari Key back on, Jewel Spear on as well, as Kentucky sets to trigger the inbound with 2.5 to go in the second quarter. Petty working on Key. Rebounded by Puckett. Puckett to the basket. Russell playing with the 2 fouls. Last touched by Kentucky. Tennessee ball.
Something to watch right now. Last couple of possessions, I've seen Asia Petty bent over at the waist, grabbing her shorts, usually a sign that fatigue's setting in.
Petty had 11 points, 14 rebounds in the win against Georgia. That's after putting up 13 points, 15 boards, and 3 blocks in the regular season finale against LSU. The foul was on Petty, her first.
Russell got away with a hold on Puckett. They set a flex screen for her to get down low.
Powell for 3, can't get it. And Tyler comes away with the rebound. Russell on the turnaround, no. Spear has Powell up ahead. Jewel will try to spin and throw up a wild shot that won't drop. Back and forth we go. 2 bodies back behind the play, so we go 4-on-4 with Russell on the pull-up. Number 4 knocks it down. She's got 6. And we're back to a tie game at 26. Good strong drive to the basket by Spear.
Well, we talked about the January meeting between these 2 teams and Tennessee falling behind by 17. It was ignited by Jewel Spear, and she was doing it off the bounce like we just saw in that last possession.
Brooklyn Miles shut off. Back to Jenkins. Tyler. Russell launches with 1 on the shot clock. Grabbed by Tennessee. Puckett back outside. Spear. Petty's got the rebounds. And Kentucky can hold for a final shot. Miles goes to work. Russell out near half court, not in the play right now. This is all Tyler at the moment. 3 seconds, caught some iron, but probably not what Kentucky wanted for a final shot with plenty of time to work with. However, when you look at the scoreboard, it's what they could ask for at this moment, playing the 5th seed Tennessee. Let's head over to Brooks, standing by with Kelly Harper.
Coach Rickea Jackson out early with foul trouble, but how do you feel your team responded?
Well, we did a better job there to start the second quarter, I think, defensively. We just got to make some shots on the other end of the court.
And I heard you talking about how important it was for your team to control the rebounds. What kind of comes that important point here headed into the third quarter?
Well, I think we did a pretty good job there of getting the defensive boards on misses. You know, just got to keep making shots tough for them and maybe try to find some better looks for us.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. All right, we will send it back over to Alyssa up at the studio set.
It's been close throughout here in the second round matchup between Kentucky and Tennessee. Kentucky's largest lead, 5 points in the first half. Tennessee's largest lead in the first half, 4 points. Sarah Puckett leading all scorers with 12 points as we get ready for the third quarter. Eric and Christy back with you here courtside. So this is what Kentucky does, and that's what they do in this tournament. They're hanging tough, and they have hung in there with this Tennessee team. Both teams struggling to score. Sarah Puckett's the one who really had the hot hand when you take a look at both teams in that first half.
You call it hot. I said necessary if you're a Lady Vol fan. I mean, Sarah Puckett has shown up in Greenville, luckily for Tennessee. She did it from deep, just the trail spot to knock down her first three, and then wisely just spotted up again. And I love this last move because she creates the space. She knows she has the height advantage. Sarah Puckett was needed in every way imaginable in the first half because of Kentucky's defense. They drew 3 different charges. They were active with the feet. They gained as far as low post defense, active hands, and then anytime one player got beat, they were connected, they rotated, just was very disruptive in the half court against Tennessee.
Mentioned how the team struggled to score. They combined to shoot 21% from the field. Tennessee a +8 in rebounding margin. And you can see Puckett with the 12 points. I should be clear, 21% in that second quarter. You saw the numbers for the entire first half. Third quarter is underway with Brooklyn Miles to Emma King, defended by Puckett. Back to Miles. Couldn't get the finish. Petty kept it alive. Good hustle by Jenkins to keep it alive for Kentucky. No reset on the shot clock, so Jenkins has to put it up. And she does, over Tamari Key for 2. Lot going on there. Shot clock expiring. Tamari Key coming over. Someone who came into this game with 335 career blocks. Jenkins with the great adjustment to tie it up at 28. Puckett for Powell. And King's going to get called for the trip as Puckett went down.
Eric, when you want to get the upset, it is about the 50-50 balls, that extra effort. Jenkins runs it down, saves it back to Emma King, and then gets up and realizes time and score high off the glass to get the 2 for Kentucky.
Jenkins' first field goal. She has 4. Key sticks with it for 2. First points for Tamari Key.
Well, Eric, we know both teams didn't shoot well, but the stat that really was glaring to me at halftime was 8 to 8 paint points. That's an area where Tennessee should be dominating.
Rowe has played with confidence here today. She had 5 of the first half, now 7 points for the game, averaging just over 2 a game in the regular season. Key defended by Petty. Petty kicked it out of bounds. Tennessee ball.
One thing that's been subtle also for Kentucky is they've turned Tennessee into a half-court offensive team. They've been really good in their transition defense so far. I think for Tennessee, they've got to pick up the pace. We know they play better when this game and this tempo gets up and down.
Kelly Harper says it time and again, we want to play with pace and push that tempo. Powell has it deflected, lost the handle. Turnover by Tennessee. That's their 8. Petty circles around and draws a foul. A'ja took the long way here, but I would take the long way too if I knew Tamari Key was hanging around.
That move just made me dizzy by A'ja Petty. She was truly on the spin cycle there, and you saw Sarah Puckett at the end saying, is that not a travel?
So here is A'ja at the line. She's been really good on the offensive glass this season. Second to Angel Reese in the SEC at 4 offensive rebounds a game. Just 1 O-board here today against the Tennessee team that generally has success on the glass against opponents. Tennessee ball.
And already Kelly Harper going back with Jillian Hollingshed for the Lady Vols.
Here is Hollingshed. She'll walk it across half court. Now Petty will make her work a little bit. Knocked it out of play. Still Tennessee ball. Hollingshed playing 19 minutes a game. You were noticing down the stretch for Tennessee how the minutes had changed a little bit for the Lady Vols as they got closer and closer to postseason play.
Absolutely. In the last 3 games especially, the bench minutes had deteriorated. And I asked Kelly Harper about that because, well, you don't need a bench when you got Sarah Puckett hot. But she said, you know, we've been focusing on the stats. We're realizing who plays well with one another. And so that's been the driving force behind the substitution patterns.
Puckett continues to fill it up. Her 3rd made 3 of the game.
15 of the Lady Vol 33 points on the afternoon attributed to Sarah Bucket Puckett.
I could just hear the t-shirts being printed right now on Rocky Top after you just threw that out there. I'm just letting it sit there for a second.
I prefer it to be in Summit Blue. I'm just throwing that out there.
That shot is short by King. Spear. Here is Puckett. Puckett going to her left. Everything's coming up Puckett right now. 17 points for Sarah.
And Kyrie Elsie immediately signals to slow it down. She realizes Tennessee's on a run right now.
Petty drives on Hollingshed, muscles it in for 2.
So once again, with Tennessee having the height advantage, they pull Asia Petty away. She takes it off the bounce and gets to the rim.
Rickea Jackson played just 7 minutes in the first half. Looking to be a facilitator, but instead turns it over. Now Petty on the handle. Off to Jenkins. Jenkins around Jackson, who gets called for her 3rd personal foul. Count the basket, and a chance for a 3-point play for Kentucky.
I honestly believe Rickea Jackson would have been better off not trying to draw a charge there, because that's not a charge, and that is a good call by the official. And this is the bottom line. If you're defending Jenkins, you got to know she's going to get downhill. She's going to get all the way to the rim.
So Rickea Jackson back to the bench for Tennessee. She has been a non-factor here today because of the foul trouble. 3rd personal foul. She's been held to just 2 points so far. So Jenkins to the free throw line. Darby on for Rickea Jackson. And she finishes off the 3-point play. Tied at 35 here in the 3rd.
Sarah Puckett needs to get a touch here.
Russell trying to defend her and lost out of bounds by Tyler, who thought she was fouled. It'll be Tennessee ball, 16 to shoot.
I love the Kentucky players immediately going to Tyler, realizing that she's emotional about that call, trying to calm her down, and Tyler still has not let it go yet. I like the trap, though, by Kentucky.
Powell for Hollingshed, inside for 2. Third assist for Jasmine Powell. Hollingshed has 4. Tyler steps back. Hollingshed hangs in the air for the rebound, and here comes Tennessee. Back up by 2 with the basketball. Powell looking inside for Puckett, who's working against Jenkins. They skip it over for Tess Darby. Can't get the 3, and it's knocked out of bounds by Kentucky. Be Tennessee ball.
Jillian Hollingshed rolls off of the on-ball screen, and that's a great lead pass by Jasmine Powell. Leads Hollingshed right to the rim, just up and in for the big for Tennessee.
Hollingshed draws a crowd. Powell's got it. Powell can't get the roll, and Russell fights off Tennessee for the rebound. Russell to Petty. Petty rebounded by Darby. Petty 2 for 7 from the field today. Transition three on the way, and it is good. Jewel Spear hits the three. That's her second made three. She's got 8 points. Miles in trouble, has it blocked. Tennessee basketball when we come back to Greenville. Jewel Spear is a shooter, and she showed it that last trip.
Fear the spear, says Jewel. Spotting up in transition for the Lady Vols. 5-point lead heading into the break.
I like my drive. 2 feet. If I do not have the shot, kick out, keep the ball moving. They cannot guard us on dribble penetration, but we're not going to be able to drive and just throw it up against the bigs. The ball is getting stuck on one side of the floor. We do not have to jack quick shots. Make them play defense unless it's a layup.
Kyra Elzy working the huddle a couple times so far here today. Appreciate Kentucky letting us listen in on what she's been telling her Wildcats, trying to knock off Tennessee and advance on to the quarterfinal round. The winner of this game takes on Alabama. Alabama, the number 4 seed, their highest seed since 1998. One advantage that you have here, the Crimson Tide fans are in attendance here. You heard from Christy Curry, their head coach, at halftime. One thing that stands out, and you've mentioned this a couple of times, Christy, when we've gone to break, that Kentucky, who played against Georgia yesterday, Tennessee making their debut here today, you're playing that back-to-back. Fatigue is going to be an issue.
It's already a Kentucky team. We mentioned without Maddie Shear, they're a player down who plays 30-plus minutes a game for them. So they're out of rotation already. They're playing extra minutes. And we see Tennessee has run multiple bigs against Asia Petty a couple of times in the half-court offense. What's happened, I think this is part of what Kyra was talking about. Players are just standing. And to me, that's fatigue.
Tyler misses the three, a 7-0 run for Tennessee. Powell, who just scored the previous trip, has it and feeds it to Puckett. Outside, the three-pointer on the way from Tess Darby is good. Timeout, Kentucky. Some smiles on the Lady Vols bench. It's now a 10-point game.
And it's still all about Sarah Puckett. Realizes the double's coming, skips it across to Tess Darby, and look at Puckett. She knew it was down on the release.
Swin Champ Week really starts to take off. 4 games here in Greenville today. You look coast to coast. Conference play heating up. Upsets buzzing. So far, Texas A&M, the 9 seed, knocked off Mississippi State by 19. Kentucky hanging tough with Tennessee. Coming up, 6 o'clock Eastern time, it'll be Auburn and Arkansas. And then Vandy and Florida will close out the 4 games today. My sources tell me that Courtney Lyle and Carolyn Peck, who are calling the night sessions here, are having a watch party. So hello, Courtney and Carolyn. I hope the prep's going great. I hope we're informing you and entertaining you. Infotaining you, maybe, is the word I was looking for.
We're not having a watch party this afternoon?
We'll have one tonight. Well, no,
okay.
we'll repay the favor. We'll have a watch party tonight. Oh, good job by Petty. Pumped up after muscling that one in, and a chance for a 3-point play.
You always want to see a team respond out of the timeout there. Petty using the strength to go through the extended arms of Hollingshed and powers it up off the glass.
Three fouls on Hollingshed. Petty, soft touch on the free throw. So Tamari Key is going to come into the game for Hollingshed. Goes to the bench with 3. Again, Rickea Jackson has spent more time on the bench than on the floor here today for Tennessee. Picked up her 3rd personal foul with 6:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Even without Jackson making an impact on the court, Tennessee is on top by 7 here in the 3rd.
Oh, I thought Petty was going to be able to shoot the gap on that pass.
All over Key. And Petty gets a little too aggressive and gets called for the foul.
Kyra Elsie thought it was going to be a 5 count. She was getting ready to celebrate that defensive effort by Petty, but unfortunately Petty gets called for the foul.
Powell defended by Tyler. Puckett. Darby. Move it inside to Key, and a foul called on Rowe.
Kentucky bench wanting a travel, but that was great ball movement by Tennessee, realizing that they had the seal. The pass was delivered on the right side. Unfortunately for Kentucky, Cassidy Rowe gets called for that foul.
That's 3 on Rowe. King also with 3 for Kentucky. Those are the 2 Wildcats who have more than 2 personals. And Tamari Key will go to the free throw line. It's been a season-long build for Tamari, coming back off of her absence last season. Blood clots in the lungs, diagnosed last December, so she missed the season. She was preseason 1st team last year, remember, and just building up her endurance, building up her strength has taken the season. But we've seen her play more and more as the season goes along. Played 21 minutes against South Carolina.
Well, I go back to the very first SEC game this season where Tennessee traveled down to Auburn. To me, that's when I was like, she's going to be back, because that's when we saw the rim protector again. Auburn dribble penetrating in, having to dribble penetrate out because she was swatting shots away. And to Kelly Harper's credit, she did not rush this recovery. She was patient with it, and it is now paying off, especially in the last month.
Foul called on Powell, her 2nd. And here's Tyler at the free throw line for Kentucky. Nia Russell onto the floor for the Wildcats. Seven-point game, 2:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kaya Witt on the floor, pushes it across half court for Tennessee. Spear got free with the dribble. Couldn't make the 3, and Jenkins has the rebound for Kentucky. Brooklyn Miles to Russell. Russell for 2. First points of the 2nd half for Nia Russell. 5-point game, and Russell there defensively and hustling to keep it in play. Then throws it over the baseline, but Nia Russell's been on the floor for just a few seconds and already making an impact for Kentucky.
Well, she got the 2 points to go, and then the extra hustle by Russell, and it's unfortunate that her teammates didn't follow along. But I appreciate that she posed for the camera there.
Not quite the Janiah Barker look for Texas A&M that we had in game 1, but we'll take it.
If anyone has that, that's going to be remarkable today, to up that pose.
Puckett, not this time. Key tipped it over to Darby for 2.
Petty wanting the ball.
Petty nowhere to go, but a foul called on Tamari Key. Once again, Maddie Shear can only watch for Kentucky. Suffered a concussion in the regular season finale against LSU, so she has been ruled out for the tournament. Number 2 scorer, leading the team in assists, leading the team in steals.
And in my opinion, I'm happy to see her here, but she looks even better today than yesterday. So I hope that she's feeling better than she did yesterday, because it's a huge loss for this team. It's a huge loss for the SEC. This young lady plays the game the right way, and I've enjoyed watching her play.
There's Darby, some pressure in the backcourt. Now Kentucky will drop back. .90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Puckett. Spear looking for Key. Now over to Darby, who will launch a three and make it. Tess Darby has 8 points, all in the third quarter, and Tennessee is on top by 8. Petty spinning against 2 defenders, and she is fouled. And we'll go back to the free throw line for the Wildcats.
Well, Asia Petty's playing 3/4 high side for Kentucky against Tamari Key. That forces the weak side rotation of Kentucky. Smartly, Tess Darby spots up on the weak side, wide open, and knocks down a huge three.
Third foul on Tamari Key, so she will head to the bench. For Tennessee, Jackson, Key, and Hollingshed each with 3. So Caroline Striplin back on the floor for Key. Petty now 3 for 6 from the free throw line.
If I'm Kentucky with this lineup, I deny Powell the ball and make one of the other guards bring it up.
Petty into double figures with 10. She's got 7 rebounds to go with those 10 points. Powell's got the basketball right now for Tennessee. Petty knocks it away from Striplin. Petty to the basket, too strong. Petty turned her back just for a moment on the ball in frustration after missing that layup, and it turns out she would have been there for it. Now she's trying to make it up on the defensive end. Frustrating moment for Kentucky. Would have brought them back within 5. Kaya Wynn blocked by Russell. Shot clock at 4. Darby for 3. Striplin is fouled. Anaya Russell is a little heated after getting called for that foul.
There was a lot of extracurricular contact throughout that play from both sides.
Russell signaling to the bench, don't take me out of the game. That wasn't a foul, but even if you don't think it's a foul, it is up on the board as a personal foul, so out she comes with her 3rd.
Well, I think this is as much. We're about to hit the 4th quarter break, so let her get this extended rest, because it might be her last of the game.
Also, there's some frustration too. Petty frustrated, Russell frustrated, so Kyra Elzy maybe an added bonus. Let's just get you on the bench, cool down for a couple of minutes. You can see Russell needs to work it out, talking to a staff member on the bench instead of an official right now.
Well, and these head coaches know their players. And Puckett with yet another big play for Tennessee.
That's her 7th rebound to go along with 17 points. Tennessee with the shot clock off, holding for 1. Powell looks to take Rowe off the dribble. On the drive with the finish. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close. Tennessee on top by 9. The Lady Vols put 25 on the board in that third quarter. Can Kentucky come back in Greenville again, or is it all Tennessee onto the quarterfinals? The 4th quarter is next. 4 teams still waiting, and they have to wait until tomorrow. They are the top 4 seeds. Number 1 seed, South Carolina, number 1 for the 8th time in the last 11 seasons. They will take on Texas A&M. LSU, the defending national champions, playing well at the end of the regular season. They'll take on the winner of Arkansas and Auburn. Ole Miss, their highest seed since 1992, 12 wins on the season. And how about the Alabama Crimson Tide? Their highest seed since 1998. They will take on the winner of this game.
Well, I know the LSU fans in the house cannot wait to see them get going tomorrow, but I think the name of the game right now, when you talk about those top 4 seeds, it's been their defense. they have, all four have been disruptive, and they have been really good down the stretch at limiting their opponents.
And then there's the 4 teams waiting to get on the court here tonight. It will be Auburn and Arkansas at 6 p.m. Eastern time right here on the SEC Network. And then Florida will take on Vanderbilt. Florida with a 66-60 win over Mizzou yesterday here in Greenville. 4 players in double figures. And Vanderbilt in that group starting play today. Last 4 in, according to Charlie Cream's bracketology.
You can't say enough about the job Shea Ralph and her staff have done this year. Both those games, a matchup of different styles. You got the high-scoring offenses of Florida and Arkansas against the defensive-minded teams of Vanderbilt and Auburn.
Now, much like you just said about Vanderbilt, Auburn, outstanding turnaround season, outstanding defensive team, so they'll be on the court here today. There's a foul called on Kentucky. So Tennessee with a 9-point lead heading to the 4th. And a chance to add to it here with Kaya Wynn at the free throw line. Tennessee outstanding as a team from the free throw line, 75%. A little below that against South Carolina. They were 16-22, 1 of 2 for Wynn that trip. This match is the largest lead of the game for Tennessee. Miles. Tyler. Tyler for 2.
I like the play call from the bench for Kentucky. It was just obviously set up for Tyler to get that pull-up jumper.
Entry pass knocked away. Tyler with the save for Kentucky. Gave it off to King. Are you surprised we don't see Rickea Jackson here on the floor to start the 4th quarter with 3 fouls?
I am. I thought they would go back with her.
King. I think that might have been intended for Petty, but Tyler was there to grab it. 7 on the shot clock, and Petty traveled. Now, Jules Spear is going to come into the game. Jackson's been on the bench since 6:25 to go in the 3rd quarter when she picked up her 3rd.
Where we mentioned Rickea Jackson missing those 8 games with the injury, so it's not like the Lady Vols aren't accustomed to having to play without her. Just they haven't been in the last 2 months.
On the back cut, Puckett was cutting to the basket, but was grabbed before she received the pass by Petty.
Similar play they ran in the first half where they curled around that elbow off of the Iverson cut. This time, though, Puckett is getting to the free throw line. No. Ball out of bounds before the shot.
On the baseline, they say. Jules Spear for 2. Spear in the double figures with 10 for Tennessee. Came in averaging 13 a game. Jenkins will try. Not her strength. From outside the 3-point line. And Tennessee up double figures, a chance to add to it here. Russell heading to the scores table. Come on for Kentucky.
I'm watching Kelly Harper right now every trip down in terms of what she's trying to get her team to execute, and she is living with every play, the emotions on her face, because she just needs her team to execute.
Spear, a little too strong. Petty slapped at it, and Puckett gets called for the foul for Tennessee. That's her 1st.
Rick, I always say this to young players. If you want to get a shot, be a good screener. A little pick-to-picker action, and Jules Spear sets the back screen, which forced Sanaya Taylor to have to pause for a moment. Spear takes off, gets the pass, gets the shot.
Strickland goes to the bench. Hollingshed is on. Reminder, Hollingshed with 3 personal fouls as well for Tennessee. Russell back on the floor. Picked up her dribble. Miles to Petty. Here's the double. 3 on the shot clock. Petty nowhere to go. Miles trying to get it to Russell, and a shot clock violation. Tennessee basketball.
Kentucky bench thought they had drawn the foul before the shot clock violation. The official saying no.
Rickea Jackson coming into the game for Tennessee after a long time on the bench. Got to give a lot of credit to her teammates for pushing this to a double-digit lead here in the fourth quarter. And she has not been a factor on the floor today.
And specifically Sarah Puckett and Jewel Spear, especially here in the second half. Trying to get a back screen here for Rickea Jackson to get down on the low block and post up.
Spear got Miles in the air. Can't get it. That's Jackson on the putback. Then batted back out. Russell hustling again after it, and she's got it, keeps it in play. Russell tiptoed down the lane. Still fighting for it. Petty was fouled by Tennessee. Hollingshed, remember, has 3 fouls. That might be her 4th. Oh, Jasmine Powell is the one who gets called for the foul. Powell is the one who gets whistled. You saw Hollingshed acting like perhaps that might have been, reacting like it might have been on her.
Well, hats off to Kentucky. The effort has been there. Execution hasn't always been sound. Double team again on Petty. But the effort has been solid by the Wildcats here this afternoon. Brooklyn Miles has passed into Petty and twice cut on top of her when a double team's occurred. I'd like to see her stay spotted up to create the spacing, and then she's wide open for a shot.
It's Asia Petty and Tess Darby who were talking a little smack back and forth. Petty trying to get the last word at the basket, but instead it's Hollingshed there defensively. And then coming back, Russell gets called for the foul. That is her 4th.
We got a block party here in the fourth quarter. This is the 6th block shot of the afternoon for Tennessee, and then Powell pushing pace on the other end, and it looked like it was clean up top. Did she come down and hit her?
Are you asking me?
I was asking you.
I have no comment on that.
Okay. I know what the Kentucky fans think.
Do you want like Brooke to go ask Anaya right now? I think Anaya would give opinion on that. It's like that's away from protocol, so don't do that, Brooke.
Making plenty of time for Kentucky. They just need to clean up some of the execution. And Kyra is saying, let's push tempo right now.
In and out from Tyler. And here's Jackson. Closing in on 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The winner of this game takes on Alabama, the number 4 seed, tomorrow here in the quarterfinal round. Puckett finds Jackson. Jackson for 2.
Great ball movement. Kentucky tried to double the ball. Quick movement out of it. Extra pass. 2 points for Tennessee.
First field goal for Rickea Jackson today. You can see Hollingshed and Puckett teaming up to deny Asia Petty. Tyler, Emma King open for 3. Big basket for Kentucky. Emma King for 3. And the Wildcats not ready to go away here in Greenville just yet. Puckett. Another one for Sarah Puckett. She's got 20. She has been the star for Tennessee here today. Tyler on the drive, and a foul is called. And that'll send Sanaya Tyler to the free throw line when we come back.
Well, Eric, Sarah Puckett's been amazing, but this shot is set up by Jillian Hollingshed, who slips. Both Kentucky players take a step back. Sarah Puckett open for 3.
Back here in Greenville, it's been a good second half for Tennessee, projected as a number 8 seed in the most recent bracketology, courtesy of Charlie Cream, trying to set up a meeting with another projected 8 seed, Alabama tomorrow.
Well, and you know, I always have to take advantage of my Charlie time, so I actually asked him about Tennessee specifically. What do they need to do to maybe jump a seed line? And he said it's a lot right now because he's got them as the last number 8 seed right now. But he said, make a run. You don't know what could happen.
Starts with putting this away against Kentucky. And then see what happens in the quarterfinal round.
Kentucky extended the pressure now.
Tyler into double figures with 11. She is leading Kentucky in scoring today. Here's Petty out on Hollingshed. Brooklyn Miles using that quickness to get a steal. Miles to the basket. Can't get it, and Petty couldn't control the rebound, but they say Hollingshed touched it last.
I love the double team by Kentucky. They're doing some of their run and jump on the free throw miss. And at first I was going to compliment Hollingshed. You've got a big who can bring up the floor, but then she got a little sloppy with it and turned it over.
Three-pointer on the way is good. Tyler for 3. 9-point game here in Greenville. Jackson off balance, gets the roll. Miles off to Jenkins. Approaching 4 minutes to play. Tyler, another open look. This time it won't go. Quickly into the front court for Jewel Spear.
Smartly now, Tennessee's going to work some time off the clock.
Hollingshed trying to work it against Petty. Ducks under, count it, and the foul. Well done by Jillian Hollingshed, and a chance for a 3-point play.
And the biggest cheerleader for Hollingshed here. She gets the ball, uses and abuses the player because she's got the contact. She knows which direction to go. She spins off between the double team. Gets slapped by Sanaya Taylor, doesn't matter. And Tamari Key was the biggest cheerleader on the sideline.
Tyler's second personal foul. Powell back into the game for Tennessee along with Darby as Hollingshed tries to finish up the 3-point play. Petty with the rebound, another double-double, 10 points, 10 boards for Asia. That's her 18th double-double and the 20th of her career. Jenkins gets on the offensive glass. Petty with the follow.
Great extra effort by Asia Petty. Can Kentucky get a stop here? We've seen some random traps in the half court, and here's another one.
Powell caught by Puckett, who kept it in play. Now Jackson. Jackson lost the handle. Closing in on 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Tyler for Rowe. Rowe to Jenkins.
Nice job of Tennessee to switch.
Knocked out a play. Who touched it last? They say it was deflected by Tennessee. 8 to shoot for Kentucky. So here comes Anaya Russell back into the game with 4 personal fouls. Got that vibe of Kentucky's last stand right now. Get your score in there. You get a little under 3 minutes to go. Down by 11. It's going to take a lot. Time to go to work.
Great closeout by Tess Darby because Sanaya Tyler was looking for that 3.
Russell just into the game, has to launch it with the shot clock winding down. And a rebound for Jackson. Tyler gambled on the steal. Powell calmly across half court. Jackson's going to launch a 3 early in the clock. Darby on the putback.
From Rakia Jackson, I say thank you, Tess, for that offensive rebound putback because I thought that was a really quick shot for Tennessee with the lead right now.
King back to Russell.
And if you're Kentucky, you don't need to settle for threes right now, but you need to go. You need to get points on the board quicker than this.
Here's Tyler. Back out to Russell. Russell fouled by Puckett. And 2 free throws coming for Anaya Russell. So 14 fouls now on Tennessee.
Kyra Elzy doing some offense-defense substitutions here because you got to expect on the made basket here, full court pressure from Kentucky.
Giving Puckett a moment to make sure everything's tied up with her shoe. And here is Russell, 69% free throw shooter. One of 2, and no second chance opportunity, although the ball was on the floor.
Eric, that's the 3rd time on a missed free throw by Kentucky that Asia Petty has had the step. The ball just has not bounced her way.
Jackson for Puckett. Russell got in the air, and Puckett puts in 2 more. Timeout called by Tennessee. 22 points for Sarah Puckett. She is 2 shy of her career high as she has set the pace here for the Lady Vols, who are up by 14 with under 2 minutes to go. She's matched a career high with 4 threes in this game as well.
Well, she's done a lot off the bounce. She's done a lot around the key area. However, we know she started her career known as a 3-point shooter. And here in Greenville, she's picked it up. 4 of 6 from deep here this afternoon. And Tennessee has needed every one of the Sarah Puckett buckets here to get the lead.
She's had some big postseason moments before. Think back to her freshman year playing in Knoxville. Had 12 points in the NCAA win against Belmont. Hit a critical 3-pointer with 18 seconds to go, and you see how far she is above what she's done in the season here in game 1 of the SEC tournament for Tennessee.
I remember Kelly Harper telling us earlier this season, the improvement of Sarah Puckett is that now I can play her in a variety of ways, and we've seen her score in a variety of ways this afternoon as well.
Russell, tough shot, and 1. Anaya Russell would not be denied. She'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Anaya Russell so good off the bounce because her athleticism allows her just to hang in the air, splits the 2 Tennessee defenders. Great touch.
Again, Petty in the mix, does keep it alive, so a second chance here. Russell got in deep, couldn't score, and it's picked up by Tennessee's Darby. Tried to find Hollingshed, which is the player who would not be at the top of the list for Kelly Harper, I believe, but she was fouled. How about Tess Darby today? 10 points and 10 rebounds for a double-double. First of her career.
I feel like the timing of Tess Darby's shots today have just been so huge for Tennessee. It seemed like Kentucky would start to cut to a lead. Tess Darby would knock down a big shot.
We talked about the non-negotiables. Top of the list was rebounding, and in the end, Kentucky has been unable to keep pace with Tennessee on the boards. Tennessee a plus 17 in rebounding margin. Jenkins can't control that, and it'll be Tennessee basketball.
Well, and you notice, start this broadcast, I didn't say they needed to win the glass. They just needed to stay close on the glass.
Puckett will bring it across half court. Kentucky will just settle back here with the outcome in this game no longer in doubt. Powell defended by Miles. Final minute. Hollingshed has Jackson wide open for 2.
Credit Tennessee this fourth quarter off of the traps that Kentucky's been setting. They've read it well. They've made the extra pass, and they've been able to get easy shots at the rim.
Final minute of the fourth quarter with Brooklyn Miles. Tyler fouled by Rickea Jackson. And now Kelly Harper will empty her bench. Avery Strickland will come on. Edie Darby will check in for the first time. And that will be it for 4 Tennessee players, including #1, who was #1 for Tennessee today, Sarah Puckett, with 22 points to lead all scorers. Three free throws here for Tyler. Tyler, a sophomore, Miles, a junior. The only Kentucky player using their eligibility up is Emma King, fifth-year grad student from Stamford, Kentucky, playing her final game here today. As we see with many teams, still some decisions for players to make if they want to use that bonus year, where they might use it, as we have seen time and again from program to program. Hollingshed, good find on the cut by Strickland. And a timeout being called by Kentucky. Kyra Elzy wants to make a substitution. I think this is going to get Emma King out of the ball game, and here comes Emma to the bench for one final time for Kentucky.
That hug says it all. It wasn't just a substitution timeout. Kyra Elzy's using the timeout, asked to advance the ball.
All right, so she will do that. But just a quick timeout to get it into the front
So no
court.
huddle on the timeout, but an advancement of the ball timeout.
A little confusion, but I think Tennessee was ready to huddle up. But we're going to play. Again, 2 more games to come tonight. Arkansas and Auburn, and Vanderbilt and Florida, our nighttime doubleheader. Strickland out to Strickland. Shot clock is turned off. Back to Darby. Darby up to Hollingshed, and that should do it for Tennessee. Lady Vols win here in Greenville. 76-62 the final. They are moving on to take on Alabama tomorrow in the quarterfinal round.
First off, hats off to Kentucky. Tremendous effort. Just didn't have enough in the tank to overcome Sarah Puckett here this afternoon. Tremendous effort by Sarah Puckett, as well as Tess Darby.
Puckett with the 22 points. Darby with her first career double-double. And the teammates for 2 of the national championships at Tennessee with an embrace in the handshake line. All smiles for Sarah Puckett in Tennessee. They win at 76-62 the final. It'll be Alabama and Tennessee. That was a very interesting matchup in the regular season. It was all Alabama in that game. They knocked off Tennessee. Great moment for Alabama. Kelly Harper said it was a turning point for Tennessee's season. So we'll have that for you tomorrow. Game 2 of our quarterfinal double.